Hi everyone, Emil Brock here, and we're ready for Ketchup number 10. And we have some great news. Of course, there is Christopher, like always.
Hello everybody.
What's Friday Ketchup without Christopher? But, Christopher, we do have two guests today.
Yes, for the 10th anniversary, we do have very special guests. Do you guys just want to introduce yourselves?
Yeah, definitely. So, hello, Ketchup audiences. So excited to be here. My name is Andrea Fernandez, based out of South San Francisco, California. So 6:51 in the morning over here. Woohoo! I am the new global social media manager for SUSE. I've been with the Green Team, the SUSE family now for almost 3 months. I'm just a few days short from 3 months with the SUSE fam. So super excited to be here, and congratulations on episode 10 of Ketchup.
Hey! So we actually not only have audience today, but we even have people inside. And our second guest of today, thank you very much, by the way, Andrea, is Melanie Freitag. Melanie, can you introduce yourself?
Sure, happy to. So first of all, thanks for having me. My name is Melanie Freitag, and it works perfectly with this catch-up because my name translates to Friday. So happy Friday catch-up.
Yeah. How can we do a Friday catch-up without having Melanie Friday?
Yeah, right? Let's take now. On my weekly name day.
Hey, thank you all for joining. As Chris knows, I try to actually have some sort of structure in these catch-ups. So let me start today with asking Andrea, what is the most important topic you like to share with us today?
Yeah, I think being new to SUSE, being new to technology, and being new to open source, you come in with a little bit of not disconnection, but you come in with that little bit of frightening feeling. Am I going to connect? Am I going to be able to get along with my coworkers? Am I going to feel welcomed? Do I know what I'm doing? Is this above my head? And more than anything, I kind of started this job in the middle of a pandemic. So, coming in, I was told that I was going to have a mentor and that there was a mentor program, and that alone just eased a lot of that nervousness I felt. So I think today I really want to talk about the importance of the welcoming aspect of the SUSE family when you're new, and also about the mentorship program a little bit. And I must say I have a fabulous mentor, and he happens to be one of the co-hosts of Ketchup. Look at that.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
So, it was just really great early on, even before my first day. Emil had connected with me on LinkedIn and trying to find ways to make sure that even before my first day, I felt welcomed and that I had everything I needed to make sure I started off on the right foot. And that, combined with the support of my supervisor and the rest of my colleagues, I think was super, super important. And I can't believe that it's already going to be 90 days. I felt like I've known the SUSE family forever because everybody has been so welcoming. And despite that we're all on different parts of the world, it feels so connected, right? That power of many really speaks through this connection and through this welcoming. I can tell you wholeheartedly, I've never felt more welcomed in any space, and we don't even see each other every day, right? So really appreciate that. Go Green Team.
The most important question here is, do you like chameleons?
Oh, of course I do. Come on, I get up every day, every Thursday at 7:30 to connect, right? And I'm up this early, so definitely.
It's right, actually.
You're happy with us.
That's right, actually.
Thank you.
A little detail we forgot to tell you that in the part where Andrea is now, it's 6:30 in the morning when we're recording this. Actually, we're that slow, it's already almost 7 o'clock, so... But thank you so much for being that early here. And what I want to say about the mentor and mentee, it doesn't feel like a real mentor-mentee. Here, for me, it's really a buddy. And absolutely equal to discuss things that are going on, just as much things that are happening on my side as things are happening on your side. And that you happen to be the social media manager is also kind of handy, because we even get ketchups then in the picture of Susan, right?
Yeah, no, definitely. Learned so much so far from, I think, from everybody, and I really appreciate the openness to reciprocate the learning, right? I learn from you as much as you learn from me. So
Absolutely.
thank you so much for that.
Yeah, that's the right word for it. I wasn't able to find the right word, but
since this is a special episode and butting in here, because that's so important to me at the moment, I'll be saying more to kind of the baseline theme that we have today. But Andrea, what is openness to you?
Yeah, that's a really good question, and I think openness to me is first and foremost an open mind, right? I think coming in with that open mind, ready to learn, ready to soak it all up, being open to new ideas, new ways of thinking, new procedures. I think just in general, openness is a very powerful thing that can teach you and expand your horizons to literally infinity and beyond, right? If you're open to new ideas, new experiences, the possibilities are endless. And I think if I'm open to something and you're open to something, collaboration is going to happen like throughout the whole entire, time that we're working together on something. And I think that's the beauty of this. And I think bottom line, it means community. We all come together through good times, through bad times, through tough times, and we take that rocket ship and, like I said, launch it to infinity and beyond together.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, got a little deep there, huh?
Love it.
Oh, that's really awesome. Thank you so much, Andrea. And then our other guest today, Melanie. I will first tell a little story, because Chris and I, we were discussing, okay, we have a fantastic new project at SUSE that Chris will tell us soon all about. But we were thinking, how can we get this in a nice way communicated through the Ketchup? And then coincidentally, I came across Melanie, and we were planning things for business and stuff. And then for me, there was a super example of the inclusiveness, and everybody is welcome. Maybe Melanie, you can explain what I was trying to tell with too many words.
Sure, yeah, happy to. So first of all, I'm with SUSE now for almost 3 years. And when I first started, I was a temporary hire for a stand-in for my EA colleague, executive assistant colleague, who went on maternity leave. And I did everything in my power to stay with the company, because I loved my job from the very, very first day onwards. And so I make sure I collaborate, I network, whatever I can do, even home-based, like what we are experiencing right now all together. So I was very fortunate that the company and my managers saw the value in me and kept me fully on board, which is awesome. So now I'm supporting 4 fantastic leaders who are in different functions, which is Kenny Stewart, and now she's from the Global Services team. It's Gerhard Pfeiffer, who is our CTO, and also Elisa Sherwood from our transformation team. The topic you have, speaking of openness and feeling included, or was Emil trying to say, was on a personal note. I'm so happy now that you have me, and I'm able to announce it to the world, to my SUSE family, that my partner Daniel and me, we are expecting a little baby girl. We are over the moon. We're so happy, really. And being open, or openness in this context, for me means being able to speak open and to be honest, and not holding back information or anything you would like to say, or sharing your opinion with anyone because you are afraid of certain consequences what might appear. So I'm what Emil was trying to say, or what I told him earlier, was when obviously when I found out, I was thinking, oh wow. So the first moment, all the excitement, all the focus went on my personal experience, what's going on right now, what will happen, what's going on in the future. Will I be a good mom? Will this impact? How will this impact my life? Will we all be healthy? Will everything go well? And then obviously there's also the question, because I'm also focusing on my job and my career, and there are questions like, what will my employer say? What will my managers? How will they react? Will they be happy with me or for me? And what's going to happen with my job? Will I still have it after a little baby break, And I have to say, all these questions, they were answered in the most positive way.
Wow.
And I feel like I have the full support from all my managers, from my colleagues, and from Suze, right?
Yeah.
And it is a big part what gives you a peace of mind, and this peace of mind you have makes you thrive. So I feel like Susie really makes you thrive.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be with Susie, and I wouldn't want to ask for another company to work for, honestly. Great.
Wow. Oh man. Well,
That is
Thank you so much.
So both of you also, for coming from openness, thank you so much for being here today also, because that for me also shows openness, just, people dropping together, talking about what moves them, what feelings we have, so much more than just a one-dimensional job where I go and kind of act like a robot. But yeah, if you ask me, it comes down to all of the people at Zuse and people like you right now in the moment that make me feel safe, feel good, give me a sense of pride. And so thank you very much for that. And I'm very happy for you, Melanie.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thanks a lot.
congratulations.
Yeah.
And
I think together we should celebrate all.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so too. A baby shower.
Let's go for a baby shower.
Yeah. No, and I think, just to add on to what you mentioned, Melanie, about, having those open, honest conversations with your direct supervisors, right? I think that's one thing I really appreciate about the leadership style at SUSE. Shout out to my fabulous manager, Sarah Stevens. Anytime I have an idea, I'm able to bounce it off her without feeling that fear of, am I going to get shut down, or am I going to be told it's not okay? Again, that openness, that ability to really think through it. And if it's a teaching moment, that there's that openness for teaching on both ends, right? So I really appreciate that, because I've been on the opposite end of that spectrum in other spaces, right? Where, like you said, Chris, you come in, you're like a robot. You kind of just do things because you kind of have to, but that enthusiasm that you bring kind of dies down when you're shut down, right? So I think that's another really great aspect that I definitely noticed since day one from SUSE, and I just really, really wholeheartedly appreciate that.
Wow. So maybe coming from that topic, there's something really, really important I also want to say. As you've noticed, Emil and myself are wearing our awesome rainbow chameleon t-shirts. As you might see, I love rainbows anyway. All colors are beautiful in my opinion. But there is a background, and the background is June is Pride Month. And in Pride Month, we celebrate all these brave people who for years and decades have fought for their right to be free, for their right to be equal, to be accepted. And this is from just my view something which is so inspiring, which should get so much respect, because each and everyone should have the right to get up in the morning and say, I feel safe, I feel awesome about who I am, I feel awesome about what I do, and nobody should feel hate or get into trouble for just being what you are. And Due to this is the second celebration, or the third celebration we have in the Friday Ketchup today, which is Pride Month. So happy Pride Month to everyone, and a short initiative coming as the community guy at SUSE I want to talk about is in our forums at forums.suse.com. There's a new group I created which is called the Virtual Geeko Pride Parade. And this group is open to anyone. Please come and join and tell us what is pride to you, what is inclusion, what is openness. Similar as we've been talking, please tell us that. Please share any information you want to on the topic of pride inclusion with us. And I've already seen people have started writing from all over the world. It's great to just see and feel the openness. So please, if you want, take part. But since Emil has also kind of been quiet today, Emil, what is openness for you?
It's suddenly, it's me. What is openness for me? Well, I think it's very important that everybody has got the same chance and the same opportunity to grow and to be yourself within a organization or a company. So it doesn't matter what clothes you wear, if you like tattoos, if you wear tattoos like Christopher, or if you have no hair anymore, or whatever background you have.
If you're pregnant.
If you're pregnant like Chris and someone else here.
Wait until I get up.
If you wear glasses.
If you wear glasses. So that's for me openness, that everybody has got the same opportunity and the same possibility to grow and to be yourself.
That's awesome. I have nothing I would want to add to that. So I'm not really sure. Do we actually, Inga, do we have any tech topics this week?
We do. Yeah.
I sometimes forget that we actually wanted to be these cool tech guys talking about awesome technology, but this is so much more valuable, and this is also a very, very big part of how we tick and how we do our stuff and how we create at SUSE. So did we have something?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, because OpenSUSE Leap is coming with a new release. And
yes.
Maybe a short explanation as far as I can understand, because I'm not that technical, but at SUSE we have OpenSUSE, and that's a release that comes in two ways. We have Leap, that has a regular update, and a new update 15.2 will be out next week, is it, Christopher?
Yeah, I think so, next week, yeah.
Something, so 2nd of July or something. But we also have Tumbleweed. And tumbleweed is like the weed that goes in the desert, that constantly keeps on moving, goes any direction, and that's also the way it goes with that distribution. So there is not one specific date. There could be a new release almost every day, and that's Tumbleweed, but Leap will have a new release next week. Do you have anything to say about it?
I'm going to be even more bold about this, because the beauty in what Emil just explained is we have one version called Tumbleweed, which is from developers, for developers, a rolling distro, all the techie stuff you could only imagine. Then, and I'm going to be bold about this the first time, we have OpenSUSE Leap, which is for everyone. It's easy to install. You can watch movies, stream, go into the internet, print stuff, write stuff, do stuff, create presentations, whatever you want to do. And it's free and open for everyone. Everyone can use this. It isn't complicated and nerdy and techie and you won't know your ways about. But it's a great software tool. And coming from everyone on this chat, if you've got an enterprise and you actually need to keep compliance and you need a little added extra enterprise service, come give us a ring at SUSE and we'll hook you up. And that just shows, how many flavors we have, how many colors the world generally has. And that's also what makes it great being at SUSE, right? Anything to add?
Yeah, I thought you left the sales department, but it looks like as if you're still in the sales department, Chris.
Make sure to call the number below on your screen.
What was it, Andrea? What did you say?
Call the number below on your screen.
Yeah. All right. Hey, but now I think we have captured so much today, and I think I'm going to close it for this week. But you never know who will be our guest, if we will have a guest, and who it will be next week. But for this time, Andrea and Melanie, thank you so much for taking part in our Friday Ketchup. And thank you so much. Anything to say to the
No,
world?
thank you for having us.
All
Yeah,
right.
thanks so much for having us.
Have a great day.
Thanks.
Happy
Thanks for
Friday.
joining.
Bye-bye.
Bye.